Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Tuesday meditation with me, Jill Pulowski, here at Vitalia in Strongsville, Ohio. Hopefully, you've all had a wonderful week. It is now May, and we're in a new month, hoping for spring, and probably if you are in the eastern part of the world, you're getting a lot of rain and storms. So we are hoping that that will go away soon and we can see all the beauty of what spring brings us. Today in our meditation practice, we're just going to take things a little easy. We're going to kind of visualize just breath. So breath is a huge part of our life, our livelihood. If we weren't breathing, we wouldn't be here, right? So we kind of take that breath for granted. It comes naturally, it comes normally. We don't tell each other or tell ourselves, breathe, breathe, breathe. Because if we forgot, then that wouldn't be good. So we really want to focus on the breath, how good it feels, how it feels to fill up completely, because normally when we breathe, we're just kind of, breathing in and out a little bit. We're not using our full lung capacity. We're not getting that oxygen and that goodness that we need every day and every moment. So we're going to focus a little more on just paying attention to the breath in different ways and how that can then calm our minds, calm our bodies, calm the muscles, release that tension just by breathing. It is kind of a magic cure to things. You probably see when people are upset, just take a deep breath, right? Take a deep breath. Everything will be fine. Just breathe. When people are panicking or having anxiety, you might see them breathing in and out of into a bag kind of thing, to focus on the breath and the bag expanding and contracting. So the breath can do marvelous things. It also does things internally. So when we're bringing oxygen into our body, we feel that blood moving through our bloodstream. Oxygen is going into the bloodstream. That blood is then going to our organs, into our brain, and bringing that nutrients and oxygen that we need. So important in so many ways. Before we begin our meditation practice and before we begin to settle our minds, we are going to move the body. So sit up nice and tall in your chair. Get that nice posture going. Make sure both feet are flat on the floor. As always, we don't want to cross the ankles or cross at the knees. We want both legs so the blood can flow up and down without any obstacles. And then stack your head over your heart and your heart over your hips, so that nice straight spine. And then notice your shoulders. Are we holding them up? And if so, relax them down. And just feel for a moment what it feels like to be in that nice posture position. Not leaning or slouching, not cutting off that airflow to our lungs, but being really pulled up so the lungs can expand and contract the way they should be. Feel the body here for a moment. And let's go ahead and start to breathe. So from your belly button all the way to your throat, when you take a deep breath in, let that breath fill up to that space. And then as you exhale, let it come from your throat back down to your belly until the belly kind of puffs out. So as we inhale, the chest expands and puffs out. And as we exhale, the chest comes down and then the belly expands. So start to take some nice deep breaths that way. Breathing in, nice and slow, and then slowly releasing that breath. Breathing in, and breathing out. You might in this moment close your eyes and start to relax your thoughts. And continue that breathing process, and we're just going to take one ear to one shoulder. And this time as you breathe in, feel that breath coming from shoulder to ear, and then back down, ear to shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing that tension. Breathing in, breathing out, release. Good, one more time on this side. And come back to center, nice and slow, and switch sides, ear to shoulder. And then again on this side, as you inhale, shoulder to ear. And as you exhale, ear to shoulder. And releasing that tension. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. And release. Good, come on back to center. And then we're going to drop our chin to our chest. And this time, breathe from in the middle of your shoulder blades up to the base of the neck. And then base of the neck down to the middle of the shoulder blades. Breathing in, feel the stretch. Breathing out, release the tension. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, in and out. Good, slowly come back to center, and then one more time with the head back. We're going to stretch the throat. Start in the middle of the chest here, and breathe in through the tip of the chin. Breathe out, release that tension back down to the chest. Breathing in, breathing out. In and out. Good, one more, inhale and exhale. And back to center. Good, go ahead, give your head a little circle to one side. Maybe hear some cracks and creaks here. And other direction. Nice and slow, so we don't feel any dizziness of any kind. And back to the center. Good. We're coming back to that nice posture. Let's one more time take a full breath in and a slow breath out. And then go ahead, relax in your chair. You still want to make sure that the feet are on the floor, but maybe we sink the bottom to the edge of the chair so we can lean back a little more. We find our back being supported. We feel the shoulders being supported, the legs, the arms are resting on the chair or on your lap. And gently sink in and start to close your eyes. Let your eyes shut. Relax, relax, relax. As you relax here, begin to breathe. Slowly feel the breath moving in and moving out. And really concentrate on every inhale as it enters your nose, moves down your throat into your lungs, your chest, your belly. And then feel the exhale as it leaves the body. Your belly, your chest, your throat, and then through the nose or the mouth. Feel the inhale as the air, the breath comes in. Note the exhale as the air leaves the body, as you empty, releasing anything else with it. And a few more times, just really breathing deeply and feeling the breath as it moves through your body. The inhale and the exhale. And let each breath relax the muscles a little deeper and feel the breath relax the body more and more. On your next breath, I want you to imagine a balloon. So look at your balloon. It could be any color you want. It could be a shiny balloon that you get on special occasions. It could be just a regular latex balloon, whatever you want. But imagine yourself holding that balloon. And see the color of it, feel the texture. And we're going to use our breath to blow the balloon up and then to let that air go. So we're visualizing the breath moving through the balloon instead of the body. As you inhale, fill the lungs with air. And as you exhale, blow into that balloon. And in your mind's eye, see that balloon expanding. And maybe our balloon starts off small. As you exhale, blow, blow, blow. As you inhale, feel that balloon shrinking back, shrinking back. Filling the lungs bigger this time. So as we exhale and blow up the balloon, it can get a little bigger than the first time. So focus on the breath and the balloon moving together. Inhaling, the balloon shrinks, the lungs expand, more and more air builds into the body. As you exhale, you are releasing, and you're blowing all of that air into your balloon. You're blowing all of the stress and tension that you're holding on to into that balloon as it gets bigger and bigger with each breath. And practice that a few times. Inhaling, the balloon shrinks, the lungs expand, bigger in the chest. Deep breaths filling the body. And the exhale, we blow into the balloon, and the balloon expands. And we're breathing all of that out of the body. Watch the balloon slowly as you breathe, focusing on the movement of the balloon, with each and every inhale and each and every exhale. Every time you exhale, let go of something else that you're holding on to in the mind or in the body. Maybe tension in the neck or shoulders, or stress that we're holding on to. Or maybe it's a thought in our minds that we can't get rid of. We blow that into the balloon and allow it to leave us. With each exhale, see the balloon getting bigger, filled with more stuff that we don't need to keep in the physical body. Filled with more breath and more release. Breathing in and breathing out. Soft and steady. Expanding and contracting. Taking in and releasing. So many things happening in this moment of breath. And go ahead for 3 more times. Breathing, watching the balloon, releasing what's no longer needed in the body and the mind. And the next time you blow up the balloon, the next time you exhale, keep that balloon blown up as big as you can. See that balloon really expand to its limits and allow it to stay there. And this time we're going to tie that balloon off and keep our breath and all the stress and tension that we let go stay in that balloon. Tie the balloon off and hold it in your hand. And continue to breathe. And this time with each breath, feel yourself lifting off the ground, holding that balloon. Feel a little lighter with each breath as you breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Letting go of all that heaviness in your life, all the heaviness in the mind and in the body. Let it go, let it go. And then feel yourself finding more freedom, more lightness, more of that goodness in the body that we can release the stress and tension that we don't need. Let it go. Float away in this moment of peace, in this moment of breath. And as you feel that freedom, that lightness here, as you're hovering over the earth, over the room, wherever you allowed yourself to breathe up to, and slowly start to come down. With each exhale, lower yourself back down to the ground. Slowly, steadily, keeping that lightness, but floating back to your seat, floating back to this room, this moment. And come all the way back down, still paying attention to the breath, but now bringing yourself back to your seat with your balloon in hand, filled with all of that breath and stress and tension, and then let it go. As you stay seated, let the balloon go and watch it float. Look up and watch it leave with all of the stuff you no longer need. Watch it float all the way up until it's just a little speck in the sky. And then watch it as it disappears, along with your stress and tension, and all the things that you've been holding heavy in your heart. Let it go. Watch it leave. And let yourself feel light and lifted as you're sitting here in your chair, being present with your breath. Relax the mind, relax the body. And take a few more breaths sitting in this place of peace. And then allow your body to awaken. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers, bringing life and movement back to your hands. Wiggle the toes inside of your shoes, awakening the feet. Let your head gently rock from side to side, awakening the head and the neck. And then coming back to that nice posture in your chair. Sitting up tall, head over heart, heart over hips, feet flat on the floor. Shoulders relaxed, tension gone from the body. Together, let's take a deep breath in. Then open the mouth and breathe out that air. Come back to your normal breath and feel that gentle release of everything. And even if that freedom only stays with us for a short period of time, even though those moments of tension and tightness and the thoughts of worry and doubt and anxiety leave for a moment, it's better to be rid of it for a short period of time than to have it constantly sitting upon us. Hopefully you were able to release some things today and to really feel your breath, the most important part of our being. The breath, the prana, our life force. It's what keeps us here. Whenever you are feeling moments of stress, moments of anxiety, moments of panic, moments of grief, stop, pause, listen to your breath. Feel the breath, every detail, every movement. And watch as it allows you to relax just a bit. And the more you practice, the more you'll be able to relax. The easier you'll be able to relax in moments where we feel overwhelmed. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope the breath will lead you to wonderful places this week. Keep breathing, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.